Well, through 19 games in our Major League career, 66 at-bats, we have amassed 9 hits, 3 of them doubles, 1 triple, only 3 RBIs. We've walked 10 times, most of that in those last 2 series, but we have struck out 30 times. We did do a good job at limiting those again. Walks and strikeouts a lot more even, if not a slight advantage for the walks over our last 6 games. 3 stolen bases, however, still batting 136 as we take on the Toronto Blue Jays and the Colorado Rockies. 2 bad teams again, but we have faced nothing but bad teams since we've gotten to the majors. I mean, the Giants, where we made our Major League debut, they're under 500. The Reds were floating around 500 when we faced them. The Brewers, that's the one outlier. The Cubs are trash. The Blue Jays are well under 500. And the Rockies are hardly better than we are, which is saying something. So, I mean, we haven't even faced good competition yet. Not tonight, but next time out, we'll have a 4-game set with St. Louis and our first ever series at Fenway Park. So getting Wrigley and Fenway out of the way very early on in our Major League career.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, an 80-loss Pittsburgh Pirates team sends Paul Skeens to the mound in the first of 3.
No outs. Runner on second.
Toronto Blue Jays. Nathan Lukes right in front of us. The throw will be to home. Think we got that fairly good. The throw home is not in time. About as good as we could have done. And for the Blue Jays, Josh Lowe with an issue.
Now the right fielder. Not getting the results he's
first
wanted
at
to
bat
play recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second.
Face Chris Bassett
as
we look to turn our first Major League season around.
And that one cutting but missing.
Nearing about 3 weeks into our big league career. It's been a rough go. Blue Jays 4th place in the AL East. Oh my God, that was filthy.
Well, second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
That had to look like it was a foot above the strike zone.
And a 1-1. And there's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second.
I mean, I'm just starting to gauge that swinging the bat is how we're going to get ourselves into trouble.
2-1 now.
He got that for third. That's what I thought the first one was.
Field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the
2 and 2
is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Ground ball, base hit to left field. Could be extra bases down the line, all the way to the wall. It beats the left fielder. Run scores without a throw, and it's a 1-1 tie.
Picks himself up at RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting.
That feels really, really good.
It's just fun turning on.
I mean, that's always going to be a satisfying hit. Double down the line, played poorly and left by Santander. And after just a crazy 12-6 in that at-bat, where it was just like, oh no, here we go again. We find a way to get on base, extra bases no less, and an RBI. McCutchen hit hard, center field, not deep enough, not with our slow ass.
1 away.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have
One
to
away
remind
here in a
yourself
second.
it's about the process.
That was one of the
You did
nastier
everything
pitches
right there.
I've seen.
Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
1 out.
I can't tell if he threw it terribly or beautifully, or a little of both.
Endy Rodriguez.
Here's Endy. Rodriguez. We're in a bit of a tricky spot, and the indecisiveness will get us tagged out. Well, a Major League toot plan, not what you want.
First baseman. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat.
2-1 Pittsburgh. Here's Santander. And weakly to us. It's an easy throw into second base. All this requires. Why do we have to aim that? You should just let me throw those in. I mean, Santander ain't going to second base on that.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder,
Chris
number
Bassett
3.
meets us. We might be 1 for 1 for the first time in our Major League career.
Bassett back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call.
Good pitch, didn't get it.
Well, the offense has gotten
We
going.
have dropped from number 8 to number 13 in the prospect rankings in our short time here in the majors.
That one not close. No strike. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team.
I mean, depends on what the B stands for. If it's thrown out on the bases or thrown out on the base paths, tough to say. Toronto has taken a lead, by the way.
Next offering is in
First
for a strike
from Bassett.
2-1.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Tried to go after a pitch and actually timed it fairly well, but at that location, it just doesn't really matter that much for us right now. 2-2. And that could get down, and we have a multi-hit game. 2 for 2. Oh, you sensed it in the last series, and you know, it's only our first 2 at-bats of the series. It could all come crashing down, but
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
we are 2 for 2, guarantee you, for the first time in our career.
Tying run is at first. We're here.
I'm not even certain. I think we had 1 multi-hit game, but with all the struggles, I think I've forgotten. On the move, that's a mistake. Throw down. We've done it again. And it's indecision.
We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first
Second guessing ourselves. And we've been thrown out on the bases twice.
Lifted in the air.
Vladdy G
And that'll fall for a base
drops
hit.
one in, very similar to Santander's hit. So it's adjustment right now. We had gotten to the point in the minors where every time we saw that animation and we could time it well that we were going.
Empty.
And then now here in the majors with better catchers, I think it's a bad idea, but it hasn't really reached the brain yet. So that's where we're at.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby.
I'm not really sure what I'm
weekend.
trying to
David
jump
Ortiz
on
and
from
Ryan
Bassett.
Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really
Oh,
awesome to watch.
that.
And
I'm
there's a
fucking
foul
trying to
ball.
jump on that.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
I tried to
anything
slow
after
my
that, a
fucking
hitter or
swing
two
down.
is bonus,
And
but
then
they
if
should
we
be
put
lined
that
up
swing
good enough to get
that
to
we
the
just
finish
put on the
line.
cutter on that pitch, home run number 1.
One down, base is empty.
Oh,
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
that's a pretty
Making
gross
4
sinker,
strikeouts
gotta
for
say.
him on the bump today.
Strikeout for Bassett.
Back here in Pittsburgh,
Tired
bottom of the inning.
for the first
and now
time.
the right fielder, number 3. Burr, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015.
Ryan Burr leads with his slider. Important to note, 83 to 88.
Inside, almost got him.
Slider?
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Take that. In on the hands. Would love something we can extend on, maybe pull a little bit.
Oh! And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
1 and 2.
You get hurt.
He went back to the fastball.
It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning.
Unfortunate way to strike out twice. After a 2-for-2 start, it's still probably the best game at the plate that we've had in our career, but
to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Pirates win.
Could have done more in this game despite the win.
And oddly enough, the Pirates' comeback started when we started to suck ass.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the rookie right fielder.
Well, it's first and second with 2 away against Jake Bloss here in the first inning. I think we try and be aggressive. I think that's going to be the best case scenario. Nope,
that
not
one
on that.
misses, and it's 1-0.
But hey, good job to flip strategy there. Oh,
big swing and a miss.
At some point, we're going to stop missing fastballs, right?
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh,
Goes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit.
Dude, that was disgusting. It was such late break. It looked like it straightened out.
Because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Right off the edges. Right off the edge on that 2-strike pitch. And the strikeouts are starting to rack up again.
So 2 down. And, now the
and right when we think that something had turned around for us, we're getting slapped in the face.
Fly ball to right.
With the game saying, no, it hasn't. You are still going to be terrible.
Dives. What a play. 1 out, base is empty.
Those second or third and fourth pitches were nasty. Those were disgusting.
First pitch, not close.
Out of the zone again. 1-0 from Jake Bloss. 3-0 Pittsburgh. 2-0.
And another ball.
He's clearly trying to
I'm just trying to figure out what he's setting us up for.
If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and
I really
drive
don't
it
know.
to the opposite field.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It's a good changeup to hit.
I'm not sure why you would set up for the changeup up in the zone, but okay.
Right
boy, now we're going to dot. Okay. That one hittable. It's not crazy. Got to be thinking slider here.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's
You
going
are
to sit on
fucking
him for a
kidding
little
me.
while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Number 3
No!
at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Dude, I can't hit fastballs. I can't hit breaking pitches. I can't hit anything at the major league level.
Swing and a miss.
He slowed it down and threw it even better, man.
Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's
3 straight sliders on the, well, one leaked over the middle, but on the inside part of the plate.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected.
No fucking
from
shit! I'm flailing at the plate.
The sink of his body. That's his 5th
I saw
strikeout
4
in the
straight
series, and we're just
sliders
2
that
games in, so hoping to see
came
some
from
kind
the
of adjustment
inside
out of
back
him.
to
His
the
at-bats are
middle.
just
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance.
Please, for the love of God.
Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall.
Well, the only good thing that's happened today.
Back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly. So that was awesome.
Base is empty, 1 away.
We're gonna go right through the front door
3 with 3 strikeouts.
with the slider. 3 Ks.
And that's
Just missed my splitter.
And
I am.
that is
Oh,
ball
never mind.
one.
I was about to say I'm happy to see that Swanson does not have a slider. He does.
And another ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one is upstairs.
No strike.
Well, if you're Toronto, it's an unfortunate 3-0. If you're me, I'm loving every minute of it.
Inside ball 4.
We're on base. That's
4
another
pitches.
walk.
That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Runner on at first with one gone.
I don't really get why
And
they're
now it's
pitching me the way that they
McCutcheon.
are.
Clement.
I guess just because this entire offense,
Relay to Guerrero.
this entire
In time,
offense
inning
struggles.
ending
Even though we
double play.
haven't proven
Nothing doing here
anything
this half. 8th inning coming up.
in the majors,
Pirates
we haven't
5
proven
and
we
the
can do
Jays
a
nothing.
damn thing. And we're getting pitched like an MVP candidate, I swear to you. It makes
Number 3. Had the
It makes
kind of
negative
game he left to
sense.
avoid. No hits and struck out 3 times.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now.
So 2
Well,
down,
after going 2
and
for
now
4 in the opener,
Bichette.
had said, don't go hitless the rest of the way. Well, we're halfway there.
And now the 0-1.
0 for 4 with 3
Flares it
strikeouts
into
in
the
game
outfield.
2.
Fair ball.
Bo Bichette with a hit. He might be headed to second here. No, he does hold up. 1-0 Toronto already in the
And at
first inning.
Next, it's the
Bowden
Pirates cleanup hitter.
Francis.
2 for 7 in the series so far.
I
Swing and a
can't
miss. As he was out front that time.
believe
Reynolds
how
off of
much
first
we
with
have
2
missed.
away.
All of the pitches that we can hit. I can't believe it. Timed it well again, and the results yet again are bad.
Ball
One
one
ball.
there.
2
See if
strike.
you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading
The
to count
contact's
1-2.
the best it's
Don't miss
been in
the
our
zone, 'cause
career.
that's where
It's
you get hurt.
70 now, and you wouldn't know it. Foul that away just late. On what planet?
Another 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Got a piece of a nasty curveball from Francis. Out in front by a mile.
Swings and misses.
I don't know how he
And
throws that
about front for
curveball where
strike
it's
3.
straight
So no
down
runs.
inside,
No hits,
and then
no
the
errors,
very
and
next
1 left.
pitch is a
We head to the
curveball
second
that
from
might as well
PNC
be a
Park.
fucking
It's the
slurve.
Blue Jays 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Looks like it's going to drop in the same
So
spot as the
batting order
first one.
turns over.
All
Now
the
here's
way to the
leadoff
outside
man
part
for
of the
Blue
plate. I
Jays,
don't
Ernie
understand how it's
Clements.
possible.
On a
It'll be a
line,
throw
base
home.
hit. Rounds third,
Not a
headed
great
for the
pickup
plate.
of the ball.
Now a long throw home.
Throw in. Not in
Safe at the
time.
plate,
3-0
and the run
Toronto.
scores all the way from second. And
It's
they lead
a
by 3.
disaster yet again.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
A 2 for 4 start in this series. We are now 2 for 8.
And that's in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
I mean, it's the first 6 games. It's the first 6 games all over again.
Swing and a miss,
I
and
don't
that's
understand.
strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
I don't get it.
And that's downstairs and outside. Runners on first.
They just
and
mix
third,
their speeds
2
on
away.
me, and I can't even luck into one right now. Yep,
Yeah.
it's splitter. at the
Inning
knees.
over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded. Back here at PNC Park.
Strike,
And now
whether
the
we
right
swing or
fielder,
not.
Number 3.
He got the gift of the first pitch fastball, and then threw a splitter up top. Who the fuck's gonna do that? Great.
Strike one.
Perfect slider down and away to start the AB. This is going good.
There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their
Again,
chances.
I'll say it. I've never faced a difficulty increase this hard from the minors to the majors. I have never.
Making things difficult on the bullpen.
And it's even up.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Nance sets, fires.
That's out.
He's going to come back at us. He's going to put something on a corner, get back in the count, even it up.
The pitch. That
Oh, he
misses the
tried.
ball. 3
Oh, did
on
he
the
try?
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball right side.
Ball
And
4.
he handles it himself
By the way,
for the
we swung
out.
at ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew.
Barely. Of course, it
At
was
the
right at the
plate,
knees, just
Will
outside the
Wagner.
zone by about
Will
millimeters.
Wagner.
So that's sweet. Oh, a little
Drilled
showtime
into
to
the
feel
air,
better
high
about
deep
ourselves, I
right
guess.
Field. That's back.
Cool. Well, you can't hit. Maybe that's why they did this. Maybe that's why showtime is so prevalent in Road to the Show this year, because you can't hit for shit.
Diving catch made on the warning track, but this just shows
You're gonna be a Gold Glove
the
defender,
run
but
this
good
down
luck
and
hitting over
save
200.
Extra bases. Outstanding job.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Man, oh man, do we need it. Look at how we've been pitched. It's the last 2 games. We got 2 hits and they're just like, fuck you. We're not throwing you anything ever again.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
I guess it's take your walk territory again, but you better have the eye of Babe Ruth.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-1.
Misses down and away.
Nowhere to put
This
us.
is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball
It's
game. You know
the
that they don't
unfortunate
wanna
truth
walk
of
you,
Road
so
to the
you're
Show
gonna get a
sometimes in
pitch
the
to
majors,
hit.
especially
Just
when
better
you're
not
on
miss
these
it.
bad teams. I hope you enjoy never swinging the bat, because it's the only way you're going to be successful. Oh my god. Just early. And by just early, I mean we could have pulled that to left center. But we were on top of it. Walked us.
And a run comes in to
It's
score.
an RBI
Side of the bullpen
walk.
can absolutely kill your momentum.
The two-way in the
Quickly,
7th.
They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So bases all loaded up. Next is the
Again,
designated
it's
hitter.
what you gotta
Andrew
do.
McCutcheon.
We had to do it last year with Chicago. We're on a higher difficulty now than we were then. And they just walked home the tying run.
Really got themselves into a mess out there and now forces home a run. With
Back-to-back
the walk.
walks and Andy Rodriguez.
Andy Rodriguez.
A chance to
Getting
give us a
ready to
lead.
hit. Right side.
Oh my goodness, he just might.
Lays out.
Oh, wait a minute.
Squeeze it.
We could
One
score
runs
2,
in.
and we do.
And it's 6-4.
Such great concentration.
Second base
Everybody on their
stopped
feet,
the ball.
knowing that
It
you can come
bounces
through
behind
with a
him.
good swing.
2-run
And there he
score
doesn't try
on
to
a
do too
ball that
much.
hardly touched the
Next to
outfield
bat will be
grass.
The Pittsburgh cleanup hitter.
We're still going.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit
Might as well
tardy
have
there.
her
Not
go there
sure
on the
if
first
he
pitch
had a hard
and
time picking
see
it
what
up
the
out of
hell they
hand
do
or
the
if he
rest
was
of the
sitting
time.
off speed.
Fastball for a strike.
They're going to fire in strikes on the edges. Okay, we're back to this.
Got him looking. They limit the damage here.
You know what?
Run
That's
on 2 hits and they leave 1.
SDS is exactly what we need.
It's the Pirates 8 and the Blue
We're
Jays
rocking
5.
like 9 hits for our major league career through like 20 games. Yeah, I'd love to get called out on strikes, on balls out of the zone more. I'd love it. That's outstanding. Thanks, guys. Less than great game. Wow. We struck out
They got the win, but it sure
3
wasn't
times
because of
in
him.
back-to-back
He needs to watch
games.
this one off in the
They
shower
got
and
gifted
do
the
better
last
next time
one.
out.
It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Digging in for the Rockies.
City
Samuel.
Connects are on. And we're trying to get something good going in our major league career. Good scoop on the right field line. There will be no advance to second base.
One down.
Well,
Here's the
as
rookie
you
right
see,
fielder.
the
He's
numbers
struggled to make
not good
contact lately.
to
Striking
start our
out nearly
major league
twice in
career.
each of the last 5 games.
Our last series, we went back into just striking out a ton, but saw so many good pitches. So difficult. Kyle Freeland now.
Fought off foul.
And we gotta find that vision to jump on those more. Like, I am so far behind that. However, I mean, the break is so late. I don't know where you could see that cutting in beforehand.
Strike
Oh,
on the
you are
inside corner.
kidding
Two pretty
me.
nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone
But
and spin on anything that's down.
Touch the very minimal amount of the corner.
That misses.
That's
now
the ball.
1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
Good.
Really had some
a rare
finished.
same
up and
at
in,
bat
just
makeup
on the
call.
edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you
Check
jog back
swing.
to the dugout.
Check swing.
Nasty
Did he go?
sinker
Yes,
below
he
the
did.
zone.
Throw to first.
We didn't see a
Gets
ball
the
off
out.
the edge.
2 down after the strikeout.
Didn't see a
And we're
ball
back
off the
out of the
edge.
4th. Now here's Nolan Jones.
And
Line
another one
drive,
down the
and
line.
it stays fair.
Nolan Jones still with Colorado. Will not advance to second base.
Now batting, shortstop.
1 out, base is empty.
Now batting, number 3.
I mean, for real. You get the first one in there. Didn't really read it all that well. The second one, a gift call. And then he goes disgusting sinker down.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1. This
Base is
is
empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the
unbelievable
4th.
treatment.
Next offering misses. 1-1.
1-1. 2 knuckle curves.
That
Missed
one missing
inside.
inside.
To be honest, it really doesn't matter if he starts throwing that sinker or not. I struggle with sinkers. And, you know, just about every major leaguer seems to have a sinker these days. And, I mean, straight fastballs just seem to be a thing of the past.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through
Sliding
there.
down.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that
Bailed him out
strikeout.
there.
But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Down low,
3-2
full
now.
count. Still take our walks with a few bad swings mixed in.
Swing and a miss.
It's
Struck him out.
fucking gross,
Couldn't catch
dude.
up
I
to the
don't
heater.
understand, man.
Go ahead, run on base. Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sizes
Like,
this one
is
up.
the
He's got it.
solution
Runner tags at second. Here
just
comes the throw.
take and strike out
And he's
looking?
out.
Is that what we need to start doing?
Runners on the
And I mean, we're
corners.
gonna mix in
No
some
outs.
walks and but some strikeouts as well in those scenarios. It's just, I mean, that one swing on the 4th pitch slider, or maybe it was slider, maybe. might have been a sinker, I don't know. Bailed him out there. I mean, everything else on an edge or out of the zone.
He was
Yes.
late there, strike one.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning.
I've seen
and
2
they've
pitches
only
that didn't
struck
clip
out
an edge.
twice,
That was
so
the second one.
They keep finding ways to
And
put
it was a
their bat on the
slider
ball.
down and away, so good fucking luck.
Way high
One
with
ball,
that
2
one.
strikes.
And the count 1-2.
I am... You know, I've been through slumps like this at times and you know, learn the adjustments you need to make. You need to be more selective with your pitches. Right now, that won't help us.
Struck him out
Would have helped us there, but I
no
mean, it
advance
gives
for the
you
runners.
right now
And
the
welcome back to
situation
the
we're in
ballpark.
with the pitching.
All set for the
If you
start of
make
the inning.
one
So in now
mistake
for
swing, you
Colorado,
are
Nolan
doomed.
Jones.
And I mean, it's
There's a swing
we're
and a
making
drive.
at least one
Going
per
back.
AB, and it is
And it's
killing
off the
us.
wall.
And for whatever
Not
reason, we
stopping. He's
phase to
going
the
for
left
3.
of that.
And his third hit
That's
of the
good.
game is a triple.
Nolan Jones
Oh,
here
this
in
has
the
been a
8th.
really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what
Best
it could
pitch
have
we
been.
saw to hit in this
Obviously, you
game
have to be happy
is
with the
that
result.
slider.
Now, a
Pitch
huge
number
at
2
bat
in our
this
last
game
at
coming
bat.
up.
Down and away. Everything else has clipped an edge, or we got a curveball that was on the outside part of the plate that barely didn't.
The kick and the pitch.
Runner on the
goes.
move. It's an
There's the
easy
ball.
reason to
Throw.
take the
Save.
Crunchy cookies. Thank you for the ball.
And the 1-0.
Oh my God.
The outfield for a knock.
Feels
Runner
fucking
on
good.
third is Cruz.
Not only
He'll score. It's an
is that a
RBI
hit,
single, and
not
they lead
only
by
is
2.
it perfect
Does a great
contact,
job of letting that runner
it's an
steal some
RBI
base,
to
get
make
in
it
the
a
scoring
2-run
position,
game.
Come through with the base knock, you had a run.
And that feels even better
First with one gone.
because I'm fairly
Here's the
certain that
catcher,
was a
Joey
pretty
Bart.
good, pretty good velo there on a fastball. Joey Bart in the
In the
dirt
dirt.
for ball 1. Why are we here so early in the AB? Bart hit it here. You're in foul territory. What do you mean hit it there?
Bird in his 4th year. He
You
features
a
a
line
sinker,
driver, a foul
slider,
ball right
a
to you.
slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one finds the zone.
I guess we're
and
going to see.
1-1.
Oh, wait. I didn't
And
realize
the
that this
first
is a
one
steal
away.
situation.
Here goes the runner.
On the move. I think we're going to be in here. Yes, we are.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Or stolen base of our major league career.
1 out. Runner at second. This is Joey Bart.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a
Okay, for
professional
one,
uniform.
why
But at
is
some
Joey
point,
Bart
that
now
starts to go
walking
away, and
back
you've gotta
into the
produce at
batter's
big
box
league
like he
level.
just came from the dugout? And 2, why are we talking about Joey Bart as a top prospect? He's been in the
Man at
majors for like
second.
6 years.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one.
Remember in
It's the
MLB
second
The Show
time he's taken ball
23
4.
when we did Rockies
And next is the
franchise and we
designated
traded
hitter,
for Joey
Nick
Bart?
York.
And that was when the Giants were
Runners at
about ready to
first and
give up
second
on
with
him
one
back
gone
then.
here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nick York, ball in the dirt. Does not get away.
In the dirt, but kept
As
close.
the Pirates try and tack on more.
2 on, 1 out.
And a
To
ground
third.
ball
Nice
sliding play
There's one.
by
To
Ryan
first, not
McMahon.
in time. Great effort
They
there.
do not
We
get
saw
the
two
double
skills on
play.
display there for the out.
And here's the
Well,
first
it's our good
baseman,
old buddy Derek
Hall.
Hall.
Base
Derek
knock here
Hall
really gives
has
them an
more
opportunity to
RBIs
take
and a
control
higher
of this
batting
ball
average
game.
than we
You
do.
don't want that other team to think they have a shot
He's going to add to that total.
Base hit, one run
2
is in.
RBI
A
single,
long throw
Derek
home.
Hall.
Safe at the plate, and the run scores
7-3
all the way from
Pittsburgh.
second. And
We
they
might have
lead
just
by
seen the
4.
worst pitcher the Rockies had then. I mean, we got a hit. Derek Hall got a hit. That was a pretty rare sequence to occur in Double-A when we were teammates with Hall.
Number 3 did not have a banner showing in this one. One hit with
Not a
3
banner showing.
strikeouts on the day.
So says the commentary. One hit. It was an absolute rocket of a base hit to left field. Our other 3 at-bats, we struck out on some of the nastiest pitch selections you're ever going to see. It's like they can see the box. Game 2 of 3 with Colorado.
Dolander back to work.
Oh
Swings
my.
through that one.
A first pitch curve at 74 miles an hour that broke from the top of the zone to well below.
Comes
And
up
then he
empty.
goes
I
north.
would throw him another breaking ball.
I'm not sure
Right there
how
again,
we
the
missed it.
fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch
Like, I don't know
misses,
if we need to
and
start
it's
breaking
1
out
and 2.
contact
See if
swings
you
and
can
what we
go
need to do.
upstairs a
But
little bit. Make sure you miss up
I'm
and out of the
throwing
zone since you're heading
everything
to
at
count
it right
1-2.
now.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
fastball up top again. I just can't sit fastball. Can't.
Next offering is in the dirt.
We don't see enough.
Runs
Fastball
out
up
to
and in, our
96
kryptonite.
to record the punch out.
3
It's been a pretty rough
fastballs
start
up in the
to this
zone.
series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there.
4th strikeout of the
They've really got a
series to
great
go along
plan
with
for
1
how
hit.
to deal with this guy right now.
And the first pitch misses for ball
I would
1.
say I'm just going to sit fastball up top, but we ain't going to see one of this AB. We're not.
They say you win.
Clearly.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Curveball that broke down and in. Slider that just swerves down and away.
Ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Fastball
And
way
strike
low.
2.
Well, when those
2-2.
hitters count, sometimes
I've
can be a
given-
little
I've
too
honestly
aggressive,
given
and
up.
a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That misses
That's
the
the
zone.
ball.
And a full count now.
Counts full.
One of the worst ABs we've had in some time.
That
I knew
was
it.
95
I fucking
to
knew it.
finish him off.
Simply
Fastball
said, this
up.
guy's
He was
flailing
gonna
at
go
the
up
plate
in the
right
zone,
now.
but that
Just
one fucking away.
disconnected from head to toes in terms of
Everything
the
down
sync
at
of
the
his body.
knees
That's
and
his
then
5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
I didn't get what I was looking for, and I took it, and it was... I don't know.
And
Oh,
that
great. A
clips the corner.
sweeper up
You know,
and
these
in.
Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their
That's a
chase
ball.
rate or swings at pitches
Sweeper
outside
sinker
the zone is under
from a
25%,
sidearm
and
pitcher.
I think that's a big reason why
Can
they're
I
scoring
just
runs.
declare myself out?
And the next pitch
2
is
and 1.
way outside.
By not chasing
Why
out
not?
of the
Why-
zone, they're
why
getting
waste
good
the
pitches to
time?
hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage.
In the
like
air
they
to
have so
right,
far.
we at least made
Come on, they lifted
contact
it in
on
the
it.
air.
Might be the first time in
Balls
this
it in, and
series
there's 1 away.
that we didn't either get a hit or strike out.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 3 in this one.
And of course, my team is actually scoring runs, so that just means that we get the chance to go 0 for 4.
Strike
Yeah.
1.
Just
Gas,
a bit tardy
inside.
There. Not sure if
No ball,
he
one
had a hard
strike.
time
A straight
picking it up out of the
fastball.
hand or if he was sitting off speed.
I can't catch up to it because I'm so used to sinkers.
0-1.
Ground ball.
Swing and a ground ball
It'll
base
be
hit right
our
field.
second hit of the series. I don't know
Throwback
why
in
we didn't
quickly.
advance that runner to
First and
third over
second
there.
Now with nobody out.
Now batting. The catcher.
Here's Joey Bart now.
Joey Bart's going off. Good for Bart, I guess. 3 for 3s, 3 singles. Also, probably not helping ourselves out, batting like 4th or 5th in the order a good chunk of the time. Really high-pressure spots when it's very clear that we are not ready for that. Not like I can control it.
This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
It's just the perfect scenario for disaster here in Pittsburgh. McCutcheon to right field. We got a hit. We scored a run.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit
Sucks
with 2
it's
strikes.
that we're not a bit of a bigger factor, and it's going to wind up being a 10-2 win, but
certainly a frustrating game at the plate for
that's just our major league lives right now.
Still, they got the win.
Pirates with a chance to sweep the Rockies and not be the worst team in baseball. I do think we now have more. Well, here we go with the finale, and it's already 3-0 Colorado.
Marquez back to work. Outside, and that's ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great.
It's our last
but
game
you
of the
can't
night.
get too
Let's
comfortable.
just
Gotta stay aggressive, keep attacking
try our
hitters, try to
best
cruise through this ball game.
To have a good one. Take your walks if you need to.
Outside with a breaking ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Nope.
And another ball.
3-0. Pitcher's doing such a good job of just moving their locations around that that I'm late on everything, so might as well not even swing.
On the corner
Got
for a
the
strike.
edge.
3-1.
Kind of scares me that he might come back. Could be due for 3 dots for Marquez.
That one misses.
That one missed low,
So
ball
a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even.
Well, been on base all 3 games in this series. 2 hits,
And
that
now
walk.
Joey Bart. This has been a
Here to
career
lead off the
year
second.
for him when it comes to driving in runs.
Joey Bart coming off a really
ball
good
4
game,
to
and now
aboard.
he walks.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right
What
there.
is it with the
Pretty much
walks
gifted
in the
at
major
first base
leagues,
with a
though?
Quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. Andrew McCutcheon.
Like,
now
it
at the
feels
plate.
like we walk, and then the
pitch to
guy
McCutcheon.
after us walks. A
Got him looking.
good
That's a strikeout.
chunk.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him
Like
out twice.
like at
The
an
pitch before
unbelievable
looked like
rate.
It was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down.
Gonzalez
There's
batting
another
8th.
Quality pitch for the strikeout.
And caught at
Puts it
3rd
away
by
for the
McMahon.
out.
That swing right there tells me he's
It's
seeing the
just
ball pretty
Pirates
well.
baseball
I know it
right
didn't
here.
produce a
Couple
hit,
runners
but he
on,
made
nobody
solid
out.
Contact, and that's all
Andy
you're
Rodriguez.
looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one in the dirt for ball 1.
One
No
and one.
chance to
In
go
the
there
dirt.
on that.
Two aboard, 2 outs.
Even a 3rd hit in this series would up morale. Rodriguez down the left field line. It gets down.
The throw
Coming home. Not cut off by McMahon. And the Pirates are on the board. Andy Rodriguez gets it done. Move this guy up in the order.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great
Although,
extension
hell, I
and
don't even know.
back control
Derek Hall
through
might
the
have already
zone
been sent
allowed
down.
him to drive it the other way. That was pretty
Oh,
impressive.
it was Skeens that allowed the 3 in the first
inning.
inning. Great. Well, a bad reaction. I'm not really sure what happened there. Just got to limit the damage here on this. Good throw to the cutoff man.
Around second
I
now,
don't
going
know
for
if that's
3.
going to be an option at 3rd.
And
He
he's got a
threw
leadoff
home, yeah.
triple.
Really nice job of 2 strikes.
Man,
hitting in that
my-
at bat. You got that front foot down.
I
and pitch recognition was
hardly
on
went
point.
left.
Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Number 3.
I mean, barely. Well, here we go. 2 away, bottom 3, 3-1.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Probably the best pitch we're going to see in the at-bat.
Here comes the pitch. There
Runner
goes the
on the
runner
move.
from Devers.
Ball was high,
And that's a
stolen base.
Not even close.
Runner in
20
scoring
stolen
position is
bases for
O'Neal
him
Cruz,
this
his
season.
20th stolen base of the year. That fastball just too tall. That fastball right on the outside part.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one just missing inside, and that's ball 2.
And that's the sad part about it, is that these pitches being so close to the edges, with the umpires being more inconsistent in this game than ever before, it's just awful. Ground ball to the right side. It was knocked down, and we're still not going to get on base.
Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. So no runs here on a base.
And we can't even get on base when they're making
On to
mistakes.
inning number 4. Brenton
That's a
Doyle
base hit if
digging in
he-
for the Rockies.
I think.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Hard hit.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He gets to the
Oh,
bag
well,
in
at least
time,
we did it to
and
them.
even with his speed, they
Why
get
am I
the
getting
out.
the-
No runs, 1 hit. No
I didn't end the inning. Don't put the camera on me.
In the 4th, it's the Rockies 3.
No Pirates
and
fan
the
wants to
Pirates
look at me
1.
right now.
2 outs, bases empty.
Well, Herman Marquez featured nothing but fastballs last time.
That's 3 there for a strike.
I didn't think that was going to be the case. I read heat, but
Certainly
sinker,
doing his very
unfortunately,
best
outside
out there
part
on
of the
the
plate.
mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Up the middle.
Ball, base down.
There's our 3rd hit of the series.
And
It
that
is
keeps
sad
the inning going.
that 3 hits has to be considered a success, but really at this point, it has to.
This is Joey Bart.
Absolutely has to.
And a ball in 2
On base
strikes.
twice.
In the dirt.
We
blocked.
get back here,
Now
and
throw
we
to
do.
first, but back easily.
I need to just ignore those scenarios. Just get back to the base. Bart,
Lifted in the air down the
that
left
one
side.
gets
And
down.
ball.
We are up to second base.
Now
What a
first and
series
second with 2
for
outs.
Joey Bart.
Well, that's
Against
one of
his
those
former
nights where
team
you
in this
almost
channel's
expect
history.
to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have
Andrew
to expect those to
McCutcheon.
drop in there sometimes. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with
And
the chance to
hard
get
hit down the line. Could be a tight play at home. Throw coming in is cut off. Tie game.
It's an RBI single, tie ball game.
Andrew McCutcheon.
He's got 3 hits in a row for the
The
offense.
first time since
Anytime
we've
you
been
look
up
at
here
a
with
drive the other
Pittsburgh
way, you
actually
feel
comes
really
through.
good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
We shouldn't
and you took
disrespect the
barrel
legend
straight
that is
to it.
Andrew
That's great
McCutcheon
work
like
right
that.
there.
Miguel Samuel. And that's going to get down. Just got to try and cut that off. We do that. No advance
So
from
runner
first.
aboard to start the inning.
Lead off man on for
Still
the
able to come
Rockies
through
here in the
behind
6th
count
as
right there.
Colorado
Fastball off the plate a little
trying to
bit,
salvage
but
a
really nice
game in
job
this
of going with
3-game
it. Punch
set.
it to the opposite field for that knock.
6-5 Rockies. Bottom 7, we lead off again.
Number 3 can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Just the worst fucking slurve.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Holding
Call
on
him.
to a 1-run lead.
One ball,
Here
one
the
strike.
bottom of
Call.
the 7th.
I've stopped feeling bad when we get benefit calls. I really have.
Got the back on
Nasty,
too
isn't
soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he
1-2
really
is the
sells the
count.
changeup with that arm action.
Low 90s fastball and then a changeup in the fucking 70s.
That one
2-2.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays
Rocket
alive.
foul. Just a good job to change our eye location. Foul off a pitch on the inside part of the plate where he has not been in this AB.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Foul away.
Ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Everything below, right above our knees or just below. Figured he was going upstairs, but I didn't think it was going to be the slurve.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the
pitch
at-bat.
AB. Yeah.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long
He finally
time,
threw
and
that
he
pitch
finishes
well.
with a strikeout.
We didn't.
You can't be mad at yourself
We didn't.
after an at-bat like that.
Yeah, we can be mad at
And
ourselves
down the
after
right
an at-bat
fielder.
like that game. Actually, yeah, we can. That's great.
On a line, base hit.
Throw will go to third. There's not a chance
Throw
in
to
hell.
third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
The batter, the center field.
This
The
is
possible tying and go-ahead runs
this
on
is awful.
base. Nobody out.
however, no chance at redemption. 8-7 Rockies, 2 on, nobody out. Literally, if we just don't strike out, it's a success for us. Honestly, it's fallen to those standards.
First pitch
No, that's
doesn't
That
outside
find
slider's
the
the
zone.
Well, this is
nasty.
a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And into right field, that one's gonna get down. We may have just tied the game
He'll
ourselves.
score easily, and it's an RBI
It's a multi-hit finale here against Colorado.
Concentration.
And that probably one of the biggest hits
Knowing that you can come
of our
through
very
with a
short
good
Major
swing.
League career right
And
there.
there he doesn't try to do too much.
It ain't pretty.
Go-ahead
I think we
runners
got a
at third.
slider inside that we
next
were
to the
laid
plate
on.
for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart.
But in terms of an impact,
In the
why
infield
would we
at the
steal
corners,
here?
Don't be surprised to see them come home first.
All right.
Run around the
I mean,
move.
Bart ain't going to
Pitching
take a
for
swing
strike.
until we try. It works
Second,
out.
and that was not close.
They are
2
being
in
real
scoring
aggressive
position
to
after
put some
our
runs
5th
on the board,
stolen
get
base.
2 runners now in the scoring position.
And the
That's their job of
Pirates
stealing second
in
base and staying out
business
of a
here in the
potential
8th.
double play.
Luke, what's
now,
going
that
on?
can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Bart.
Come
Back
into
to the
mound.
pitcher,
Tosses
round
to
number
first.
1.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was
Andrew
looking for.
McCutcheon
Ball
has
on
a
the
big
ground,
hit in
nice
this
ground
game,
out.
trying to give the Pirates
So
the
two in
lead
scoring position with 1 out. Here's
before the
Andrew
9th inning
McCutcheon to hit.
begins.
And that one just
Ball
misses.
1. I'm not really
Ball
sure
and
why
no
we're
strikes.
Definitely a
sitting here
strikeout
watching
situation
that.
right here. Lots of ways
A
for that
strikeout
go-ahead run to score if
situation?
the ball's put in play.
Just
It's
missed.
2-0. Are we going to
He's
watch
got
a
base
4-pitch
open,
walk?
So the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Just
3-0.
missed.
Yeah, we are.
And you got a runner with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch
Never
to hit?
understood why
Nick
these sequences
Gonzalez
happen.
in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll work the
4-pitch walk to
bases.
McCutcheon. Bases
He did
juiced
not
for the
take
Pirates.
the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The second baseman.
So bases all
Nick
loaded up.
Gonzalez.
Now it's the second
If you
baseman,
don't
Nick
ground
Gonzalez.
into a double play, we probably lead this game. And into center, it gets down. The aggressive base running might just pay off here. The throw home is in time. An absolute dime from center field. We're gunned down. I think we made the right call there on that, though, still.
Worked to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to
That's a
cut down
close
run.
play. Barely got us. We already led.
No outs. Runner at first. Next for Colorado, Miguel
And now,
Samuel.
Miguel Samuel. 9th inning, leadoff man up. And
Hit
right
to
in
right.
front of us. Throw to third.
Throw
I
comes
don't
into
know if I
third.
like its
In there,
chances.
Samuel
Not
with
in
nobody
time.
out. The tying
And there
runners
are
up to
runners
third.
on the
Just a
corners
clutch
now.
at bat right there. Big time swing
With
when
nobody
this team
out.
really needed it. Really important at bat coming up now.
And
Now it's the
they've
right
tied the
fielder.
game.
RBI
Oh, not
knock
only
for him
that,
last
they've
time.
taken the
Now a chance
lead.
to drive in another run. Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's
Man, if
gotta
there was
slow
ever a time for our
everything
first
down.
major
Hold the
league
ball a
home
little
run,
bit, step off,
wouldn't it
just
be
try
right
to
here?
break the rhythm and timing of a
Lefty
potential
and
base
Scott
stealer.
Alexander on the mound. Sinker, slider, changeup. Sinker, the only thing with velo.
The last thing he wants is
Change
to
up on
hit
the
the ball
inside
on the
edge.
ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be
It's a
pitching
good
for double
pitch
play in
to
this
swing
spot.
on if we could time up anything.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that is out of play.
Guess wrong. Guess wrong, but what a changeup. An absolute dot.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
I'm not really used to 3 balls in the strike zone, so
A lot of the plate, I'd say a very hittable location. But in the
yeah,
box,
it
I
was
think he just
hittable,
gave up on
and
it way too early. And
our
by the time he
struggles are
realized it was
getting
dropping
to
out
us
of the
in
zone, he just fires off a really poor
different
swing.
ways,
Number
and
3
the
with
Rockies
a nice
hang on
showing
to win it.
despite the loss.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
A night of struggles, but again, we remind ourselves it can't last forever. There is no way we're going to be this ass for the entirety of Road to the Show. Otherwise, this series ain't gonna last very long. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what needs to change. I don't know. I'm done guessing. I've guessed everything.